before the haircut. Alright, back, hairless. I think it's day 7. Pretty average day yesterday, to be honest. Just one of those days that didn't start well. And it was just a struggle to get back into it and get anything done. So, not the best day. But it's all good. Had some good news overnight. We signed another client, so this is a brand new brand. It's not something we normally do. We're literally helping her launch a completely new product. So the reason we don't do that is, one, when you work with people that are starting something fresh or are doing very minimal revenue, they struggle to part ways with any sort of investment. So they don't have the money to actually invest in growth. But this is a bit of a unique situation. She does have the money. She has a game plan. She's a very accomplished person outside of this new project that she's launching. So she understands the market. She understands the product. She spent a lot of money on developing the product, and she has a social media following herself. So all of these things combined, I guess, legs up, and it gives us a jump start on starting the brand. So I'm actually really excited to work on this one. I think it's gonna be really good, and if we can blow this up from day one, that's my goal, to be able to use that as an edge, I guess, use that as a huge case study. That was the word I was saying, but use it as a case study and just really push the messaging there. So gonna play golf with my partner's dad and one of his investors, so that's gonna be really cool. They're based out of China, and then up until that point, I've just pretty much got to smash out some client work. So I've got to do some onboarding work for the guy we signed last week. One of our existing clients, I need to keep coaching them through some issues we're working on. They're a very, very small brand and a very niche product. So I'm going to try and shift the conversation around educating them on the reality of where I see probably the most benefit for their business. I don't think they should be a D2C business purely, and I don't think that's the right move for them. And I'm just going to try and educate them on why I think that, without making it seem like their brand is just a bad brand. I don't think that at all. I just think where their customers are going to be hanging out and the people that they want to purchase their products are not online. And it will eat into their wholesale business. So the way I see it working at the moment is they're probably better off investing more in brand awareness and educating people on how the product works and why they should use it, because it is very niche, and then looking at that as an investment to brand awareness and building the reasons why people should pick up that product. Or that's one way I've looked at it. The other way is maybe just their messaging sucks, and maybe the ads have just sucked up to date. So I'm going to talk them through it. I haven't actually decided on what the best way forward is yet. I think there are 2 avenues to go down, and it doesn't mean one's right or wrong. It's just exploring both and testing them both. Because they obviously want the D2C work. The margins are better. It works better for them. And every brand wants to be a successful e-commerce brand. So I don't want to knock their hopes and dreams down too much, but I just want them to be realistic as well, because I don't want to set them up for disappointment by saying, you should be able to put this much into your ads and get this much of a return, which I think that they had that kind of frame of mind that it might be that easy, but it truly isn't, especially with a product like this, and they're spending like $20 a day. So the AOV is really low. They're spending $20 a day. It's just it's a really tough little period for them. So just trying to manage that as best I can, obviously without harming their spirits too much and making it seem like what they're doing is a waste of time. So I don't think it is a waste of time. It's just about putting energy in the right position and in the right way. Hey, it's Jye again. First of all, thank you for booking a call. I'm very excited to be speaking to you. You either get an SMS or an email reminder, and if you just reply, yes, I'm attending, that would be amazing. Just smashed out like a little quick video that we needed to add to our one of our landing pages after someone books a call. We had an old video on there that's just not very relevant. It goes for like 40 minutes as well. It's just unnecessary. So just had to film that because I'm actually about to just get a haircut in about 5 minutes across the road, and I think I'm going to shave my head. So I didn't want to look like a skinhead on the video and scare people. Or maybe they'll think it's cool. I don't know. Anyway, I filmed it. If I don't like it, I'll just refilm it, obviously. But yeah, I've just been working on the layout of our landing page after something books a call to fix that up. Created an organic strategy for one of our existing clients, like a full map out. Turn that into a template as well, because I've done it for a few clients now and it's just very repetitive. So made it into a template that I can just fill in their information, their brand for. Because a lot of the stuff is repeatable. Obviously the stuff that's not, and it's unique to each brand. So the stuff that is unique, we punch that in. Stuff that's repeatable, we get to send that across. And that's been pretty much the morning so far. Just, existing client stuff. No calls for me today, unfortunately, because my whole afternoon's blocked out. But I know Jackson's got one call that looks pretty promising with a horse clothing brand, not for like for horse riders, not for the horses. So this is me before the haircut. All right, back, hairless. Just about jumping on a client call with one of our existing clients. One I've been speaking about all morning. So done a fair bit of work for them. I'm just going to present that, see what they think, try and get them to action some of the things that I have in terms of action items. And then, it's pretty much lunch, sign off for the afternoon, and then I'll probably try and get back into it tonight. I'll edit that video and I will work on some more organic stuff. So
Hey.
Hey, how are you?
Sorry.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yep. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Awesome. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Good. Yeah, good, thank you. How's your week been so far?
Results, and we had, I think, close to 10 customers unsubscribed. And out of those 10, I guess 4 or 5 customers.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's always going to happen at some stage. It's just, some people just don't want to be bothered by email. That's just part of So I didn't even go through your notes, obviously. I'm just going to pull that up quickly. What I've probably noticed is we need to educate people more. So we just looked at the reality of the situation. We're spending $30 a day on what is essentially a new product, and it is a niche product. So what we need to do is educate people as best we possibly can on why they should purchase, instead of just spending money on ads that show the product. I think we're taking it a step too far in terms of we're expecting people to understand what the product is, why it works, why they should be using it. So I just want to pull it back a little bit and see if we can start to educate people a little bit more on the product itself, the history behind the brand, all the great features of it, the sustainability angle, the artist angle. All of these things probably haven't been touched on enough. And it is tough because we are constrained and we're working inside a small playing field. But I think what we probably need to do is optimize that a little bit more. So working on that and keeping that in mind, what I would do is I'll take some of these ad ideas that you are happy with and I will write out actual scripts. And then you and I can just go back and forth in terms of, can we use existing influencer videos like you've already mentioned? Or can I just show you examples of how I would shoot it? Like showing you how to shoot it, essentially, like make it easy as possible for you. You don't need a studio set up. I know you wrote that on the document. I don't think you need that, but I'll make it as easy as possible for you. We'll have the conversation. We'll just look at it and go, okay, are you comfortable shooting this? If not, do we have the content already that we can repurpose and do, like we can add a voiceover to it maybe, or add some text over it instead of the face to cam video. So, all right, so just got home. Jackson took a call while I was out, and had a really productive call. So he's pitched this lady on 3,500. She came from the ads, looks really good. So another promising lead. While I was out, I had another guy book a call in for tonight, but got a dinner with these guys I was just hanging out with, so can't make it. I'm going to call him now because I can't find his website, and I don't know if it's a legit lead or not, but we'll see what he says, see what it looks like. Just going to close the door.
The person you are calling is not available. Please leave a short message and it will be sent.
Sweet. Obviously no answer. I'll just send him a text now, see what he says, see if he replies, and just leave it at that. But I'll cancel the meeting for tonight anyway, because Jackson and I are both busy, so can't take it. But yeah.